If I were to review this e-bike right now, it would still be relevant in 2026. Sensor swap, huge amounts of customization, Apple Find My, a large display, the list goes on. But here's the thing, this e-bike is almost 2 years old. This is the Velotric Discover 2, and this right here is the Velotric Discover 3. So how did they make one of our top recommendations even better? Oh, and by the way, there's also the Discover M, and yes, that stands for mid-drive. I'll talk about that though at the end of the video, so stick around. And we'll have full reviews on both of these e-bikes to give you our full thoughts, but don't worry, this video is still going to be informational because we're going to see all what's new with the Discover 3. And you also get a bonus because we have a special discount code down in the description. Also, your purchase supports eBike Escape, so thank you for your support. Plus, you're going to see what the unboxing experience is like. First thing you'll notice, the colors. Velotric always nails the paint. We've got this emerald green that's replacing the pine green and a new Le Mans blue colorway. And by the way, the mint colorway is only offered in their smaller size that they call regular. And this emerald green is only available in the size large. Next thing that's new is right under here. Look at that. So the battery is actually slightly larger. Instead of a 14.7 amp hour battery, they bumped it up to 15.2 amp hours, though the motor power and the torque rating is still the same. Next change is going to be in the front here, and this one I'm pretty excited about. So this is obviously a suspension fork, but not any old suspension fork. Don't forget to remove your disc brake spacer. See, this is an air suspension fork. It says air right here. If you remove this cap, you can adjust the air pressure to your rider weight. And no, don't use your bike pump on that. You need a shock pump. I'll link one that I've been using for years down in the description in case you want to pick one up. But there's a sticker right here that is going to tell you the recommended pressure for your rider weight. Now let's see how it feels. Oh yeah, nice and smooth. And the next huge upgrade is actually right here. This is a suspension seat post, the same one that they put on the Nomad 2. And trust me, it makes a world of difference. This is going to be a comfortable ride, I can tell you that. So there is that suspension seat post in action. There is an adjustment on the bottom so you can dial it in for your rider weight. They also swapped out the saddle, and I have to say, this feels more memory foamy, if you will. I didn't even know this next one, but you get an Acera derailleur compared to the Altus derailleur on the Discover 2. Let's open the accessory box and talk about the other changes. Now, the bike previously had Apple Find My, which was cool. It got over-the-air updates. They made the Discover 2 over time. Over the last 2 years, that bike has unquestionably gotten better, and the display is the same large display that I loved, but now NFC keys for unlocking your bike, that's something we'll walk through when we do our full review. But now on top of Apple Find My, I'm so happy for this. As a Android user, you now have Android Find Hub, which I'm excited to test out. There's this new 500 lumen front headlight that runs off the main battery. Oh, and I almost forgot, you also have one-touch e-bike class changing. So if you need to disable that throttle, you can do it simply. Or if you want to change it to class 3 and get a little bit more top speed, that's going to be great too if you share this e-bike. Here's another small change that I noticed. Still Kenda tires, but knobbier tread, say if you want to take it on some gravel paths. That's compared to the definitely street-oriented tread on the Discover 2. Now I still have to install the display and put on some pedals, but besides those changes, this is the Discover platform that I personally love, that a lot of you seem to love because I see a lot of them riding around. The frame is still IPX6 rated. The battery is IPX7 rated if you want to go swimming with your e-bike. The battery is still top load, so it's easier to remove. You still get fenders front and rear, and a small but nice to have a MIC HD rack. That means it's going to work with a bunch of MIC accessories, whether you buy them from us or elsewhere. We have a ton of different options at shop.ebikeescape.com if you want to check them out and support the channel. Thank you. But before getting this bike wrapped up, I am very anxious to see their mid-drive. The interesting thing about this one, this is Velotric's first mid-drive e-bike, perhaps a sign of things to come. We'll see, but certainly a more premium option for riders to consider. And also just more choices, which I love. As an e-bike enthusiast, it's great that you can basically have any type of e-bike you want. Can't wait to see what that mid-drive looks like. There we go. Again, Velotric with the colors. I really like this green, but even more than that though, we now have brown sidewall tires and even a little bit more knobbier than the Discover 3. And then yes, this one being their top tier Discover model has all the same features as the Discover 3. So yes, an air suspension fork, because now obviously that just has to come standard. It works with Android Find Hub, though here's a small change. We have a CUES derailleur, which is Shimano's latest, instead of the Acera. Remember, a mid-drive is actually going to be driving this chain, which this is a special thicker chain according to the company. That's to promote longevity. But let's get a look at the real star of the show, the mid-drive motor. It's called the VeloCore Pro. Over 900 watts of peak power. The front fork though does seem slightly different. It's got a different lockout where it actually clicks depending on how much you want it locked out. And it does say Pro on the fork. So here's the deal. If you're planning to purchase a Velotric anyway, why not save some money and use our discount code and link down in the description, or simply scan the QR code on your screen now. It helps make videos like this one possible, so thank you so much. I'm going to finish getting these bikes assembled so I can get our reviews out as soon as possible. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will be sure to address them. Until then, subscribe so you're notified when those videos go live. We've reviewed every Velotric e-bike to date, so if you're interested in a Velotric, you'll want to check out our playlist. With that, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you in the next one.